Hello everyone and welcome to Film Corner. I am your host, the Steampunk Kid. I have to hand it to you guys. I did not know there was a movie out there as bad as this. A movie so bad that it makes me want to shoot myself while drinking heavily. Actually, the drinking heavily part doesn't sound too bad. Anyway, this movie sucks. It has terrible writing, acting, dialogue, cinematography, choreography, sound editing, and effects. I mean, how do you mess up sound editing? How do you mess up acting? Anyway, this movie demonstrates it all. So sit back and join me on this delightful suicide mission as we explore the realms of Birdemic, shock and terror. So the movie starts out with a couple of pan across shots and a very long dash cam shot, while white text just kind of appears. How very uninspiring and uninteresting. Perfect to keep your average viewer amused, let alone a critic. Even a bad one. But the worst part is not the dull titles of a very boring one camera shot. It is a constant repeat of the same music which lasts for about 4 long minutes. So I hope you like it. Usually by now someone would turn this movie off. Hell, I did the first time I watched it. But I had to do this review, so I suffered for you guys. I hope you like that. So after the credits we meet our main character, Rod. Appropriately named due to his wooden acting and the fact that he walks like he has a stick shoved up his ass. This is no exaggeration because we see every step he takes. I bet if you took these walking scenes out you'd reduce the movie by about 20 minutes or so. He walks into a diner where we meet the love interest, Natalie, also known as the only person with any kind of acting ability. It's not good, but I've seen worse, mainly from this guy. So Natalie and Rod talk about how they used to go to high school together. This is completely pointless and is merely used to develop the characters. Badly. And the weirdest part of this is, he gets results. Must be that wooden monotone charm he has? So as the movie continues we get an environmental message talking about dead birds, which raises a question. Where are the birds in this movie? I thought the film was called Birdemic, not love interest between Natalie and Rod who we don't care about. So Rod goes to work with the weirdest choice for driving music. I don't understand it, so let's get this over with. Rod goes to work and makes a sale for $1 million. Again, this has barely any relevance and is completely pointless to the plot. We also see Natalie and learn that she's got a job as a Victoria's Secret cover girl. Hell, I'll drink to that. Rod decides to call Natalie and arranges a date at a restaurant where we see the worst acting ever on screen.
I like sales. It fits my personality.
Yes, people, that just happened. This man has no facial expression or emotion. Somebody help me, off, for the love of God, I'm going to shoot him! So after that abysmalness, we see Natalie talk with her mother, who's a pointless character, and see Rod and Natalie go on more dates, which is a pointless plot point. We go through an entire 40 minutes of this until Rod and Natalie have sex in their clothes. You know, that's going to be incredibly awkward when you get your dry cleaning done. So after that night of dry humping, we see... crappy CGI birds! Yes, people, this is it. These are the things that we're supposed to be afraid of. Well, not only do these incredibly fake-looking birds just kind of flap their wings around the screen, they also explode when they hit the floor. Except for one which falls outside the main character's room, but they're main characters so they can't die. So they run to another room where they meet another couple, and they get away like this. They use coat hangers. My God, that's stupid. I'm seriously gonna shoot somebody or myself in a minute. I'm getting very tired of this film very, very quickly. Okay, cool it. Not long to go. The last 50 minutes of this movie is practically pointless. And to be fair, the coat hangers part is not the weirdest part. The weirdest part is where he pulls guns out of his van. Not just any gun, an assault rifle. Yeah, I keep guns in the back of my van just in case of bird attacks too. Who doesn't? So they drive along and find two kids stuck under some cars because their parents were killed by the birds. And that's pretty much it for the rest of the movie. We get some confusing backstory out of his doctor, saying that like global warming was the cause of birds to attack. You know, the whole happening thing. Yeah, not really the best movie to follow on, to be fair. And they just keep driving until the birds go away. And that's it. That's the end of the movie. The birds just kind of fly away. We get no rhyme, reason, or explanation why the birds were here. Not a real one anyway. And we get no rhyme, reason, or explanation for why they went away. Yeah. So that's the end of the movie. And here's my synopsis on it. There are not many good points to this movie, but I'll give you one. It is, in some circumstances, very entertaining in that very stupid way. You know, the kind of way where you just kind of make fun of it with your friends because you know how bad it is. One of those kind of movies. It's like one of those low-budget YouTube videos where you know they're trying, but they just really didn't evaluate their thoughts thoroughly. But at least the director didn't do a Tommy Wiseau and claim that it was a comedy. James Nguyen, or whatever, sorry, wanted to make a serious movie, and most low-budget filmmakers can relate to that because they're not given a break when making their films. Usually they just need to slow things down a bit and perfect their movie some more, usually spending their money more wisely. So that was my first review. I hope you liked it. I'm very sorry that it was so late. I've been working so much during this holiday and I didn't actually realise how difficult this was going to be when I actually made it. But thank you so much for putting up with me, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Until next time, I would like you to comment, rate, subscribe, because I will not be able to do any more without your full support and also you sending me in films to do reviews on. So please keep sending me your reviews, and please, I would like you on my back for all this. And thanks so much for putting up with me again. And until next time, it's a good day and good night.